August 1945, Japan stood on the edge of complete collapse. Its cities lay in ruins. Its economy had been shattered. Millions of people were left homeless, hungry, and uncertain about the future. For many around the world, it seemed impossible that Japan would ever recover. But just a few decades later, the same nation shocked the world. It became a global leader in technology, home to companies like Toyota, Sony, Honda, and Panasonic, and one of the strongest economies on Earth. So how did a country devastated by war transform into an economic superpower? Was it foreign aid, brilliant leadership, or the determination of an entire nation that refused to give up? This is the incredible story of Japan's greatest comeback. Welcome to the Histora. When World War II ended, Japan wasn't just defeated, it was devastated. Entire cities had been reduced to rubble. Factories that once powered the country's economy were destroyed. Railways, ports, and critical infrastructure lay in ruins. Millions of people had lost their homes, and food was so scarce that many families struggled just to survive. Inflation soared, jobs disappeared, and hope seemed harder to find with each passing day. To the outside world, Japan looked like a nation with no future. Yet, hidden beneath the destruction was something no bomb could destroy: the determination of its people. That resilience, combined with bold reforms and a vision for the future, would soon begin one of the most remarkable recoveries in modern history. But Japan's recovery didn't happen overnight. After World War II, the country underwent a series of major reforms that changed its future forever. Under Allied occupation, Japan adopted a new constitution that strengthened democracy and reduced the military's political influence. At the same time, the government invested heavily in education, believing that a skilled population would become the nation's greatest resource. Schools began focusing on science, engineering, and discipline, while industries rebuilt their factories using modern technology. Companies embraced a culture of continuous improvement, teamwork, and quality. Japan was no longer trying to rebuild the past, it was building a stronger future. These reforms laid the foundation for what would soon become one of the greatest economic miracles in modern history. By the 1950s, Japan was no longer focused on simply rebuilding what had been destroyed. Instead, it was creating an entirely new economy built on efficiency, innovation, and quality. Japanese companies introduced better manufacturing techniques, improved product standards, and invested heavily in research and development. Rather than producing cheap goods, Japan chose a different path. It focused on making products that people could trust. Companies like Toyota transformed automobile manufacturing with efficient production systems, while Sony introduced innovative electronics that quickly gained worldwide attention. As Japanese exports grew, ships carrying cars, cameras, televisions, and electronic devices reached markets across Europe and the United States. Within just a few decades, Japan had achieved what many once believed was impossible. By the 1970s and 1980s, Japan had become one of the world's fastest-growing economies. Its products were no longer known for being inexpensive. They were known for their outstanding quality and reliability. Japanese companies earned the trust of millions of customers around the world. Toyota became one of the most respected automobile manufacturers. Sony changed the way people listened to music and enjoyed entertainment. Honda built a reputation for dependable cars and motorcycles, while Panasonic became a global leader in consumer electronics. But Japan's success wasn't built by a single company. It was the result of a culture that valued discipline, precision, teamwork, and continuous improvement. Soon, the phrase "made in Japan" became more than just a label. It became a symbol of excellence. Japan's story is one of the greatest comebacks in modern history. A nation that once stood in ruins chose not to surrender to defeat. Instead, it invested in education, innovation, discipline, and hard work. Within a single generation, Japan transformed itself from a war-torn country into a global economic powerhouse. Its cars filled roads across the world. Its electronics entered millions of homes. Its technology changed the way people lived, worked, and communicated. But perhaps Japan's greatest achievement was proving that a nation's future is not defined by its darkest moment. It is defined by how it chooses to rebuild. From the ashes of war, Japan built one of the most successful economies the world has ever seen. And that is why Japan's rise remains an inspiration to nations everywhere. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Histora, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories from history and around the world. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next documentary.